What's up, AJ? Yo, this is the dad life on the weekends, right? Yo, can you guys hear me okay? Because I think it's set up okay. What's up, Devo? What's up? What's up? What's up, Wes? Yo, this is totally the dad crew right now. Yo, what's up? What's up? Yo, can you guys hear me? Just type in, yes or no if I sound okay. Okay, cool, awesome. You guys are the best. All right, I think I have to try one thing right here live. I know there's a way that I can pull this up because at some point, stop worrying loud and clear. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Thanks, Anthony. Yo, if you guys have not checked out Anthony's website, which is Amturco, because he makes literally, dude, the best, absolute best cables. And that's all I've been using. Yo, I have 3 wireless systems, just to give you an idea. So I have a Line 6 G50, a Line 6 G90, and the Shure SLDX. I have 3 of them. One was given to me by D, though. You're the man. And out of all of those, I still prefer using the Amturco cable. As crazy as it sounds, I think my line 6 Relay G90, dude, I think that was like $400. Don't even use it anymore. Not since I got the my Amturco cable. Thing's absolutely incredible. Live, hold on. Popular, no. How do I set this up? Give me 1 second because I know that. What? Where am I? Manage videos. Live. Oh no, why is it not coming up? Please hold. Sort, recent, most viewed. Okay. Someone type something so what ends up happening is when anyone types something, it pops up and then the whole list just dies right out. Let me see. I know there's a way to set that up. That's why I wanted to top chat, live chat. No, all messages are visible. Got it. Let's see. Someone type anything. Just write, yo. Drinking tonight? Oh, that's a good idea. Funny enough, with the drinking, I actually just got a Coke. Anything. You guys are so funny. But is anyone out there drinking something heavier than Coke? It's funny. I'll drink, but I'm not much of a drinker. Coffee, screwdriver. Stop it. Are you? The band Screwdriver. That's hilarious. Heineken. Oh, okay. I wonder what I have in my fridge. Sugar-free Monster. Yo, you have to have sugar-free Monster. Yo, Monsters give me mini heart attacks, which is just funny, dude. But of course, it's just, what's up, Jay? What's up, JJ? Michael Klein in the house. Yo, if you guys have not checked out his pedals, I'll give you, where is, right here. Bro, the absolute best noise gate ever in history is the what the heck does he go under? MWK. I was going to say MK. MWK audio. And, this thing is just mind-blowing. It's just crazy. I love this thing so much that I try not using it so I don't wear it out because I feel like, oh, it's a different mic. No, stop it. Is this not Mike Klein, MWK? It's funny. I always thought that it was different mic. But anyway, this still is the best noise gate out there. Followed by, have you guys checked out the MWK Pylon? This thing is crazy too. Like it's just like the options, the boost, the cut that this has is just at another level of the game. But of course, it was Dan Ringel who actually created this and then sold the design to KMA, and then I think he's back to actually making his old noise gate. So here's a good question for you guys. Who is upset by the whole Pantera thing where people are really upset? Or two camps, right? People are either really upset that they're not going to play the two largest music festivals in Germany, or there's the other side, which is that's ridiculous and silly that Pantera isn't allowed to play at the two largest music shows, metal shows in Germany. CJ, I feel like that. Yes, I don't think Pantera. Yeah, I don't think they're racist at all. I think when you get really drunk and you're not really thinking about it, Wes is just like, who cares, right? For the most part, I really don't care, right? Because A, we don't live in Germany. B, it's really not the same Pantera that we're used to. So good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. So I find that people are either really upset or they're just like, whatever. I'm on the whatever camp because I just don't feel that they're racist. I feel like, that shouldn't necessarily cancel checks, not people. Yes, I totally agree with you. I feel the whole 2020 to 2023 concept of canceling people, canceling bands, canceling anything is kind of like childish. It's like high school. It's like, right. Yeah. See, I totally agree that they're for the era that we're used to with Pantera, like you said, it's like a wholesome memory of having had the Abbott brothers there. And to me, I kind of find like that's where everyone should kind of be. It's super childish, right? It's like, it's not even like high school drama. It's literally, and I get that Germany, and you have to understand also that Germany has these laws because of where they were during World War II. So I totally get that. And I get that, but, the fact that things were done years ago, I think, okay, I get that. But if he apologized and he also said, if Phil was like, hey, I'm sorry, I was drunk. It was a time in my life where it was just, I didn't care. I get that. We've all made mistakes, for millennials and future generations to think that no one makes mistakes is a big mistake, right? So they're rolling out the thought of police silencing. Oh yeah, dude. It's an interest. It's beyond being an interesting vibe right now. He doesn't have crazy messages, huh? Wait, Behemoth? I mean, but Behemoth is all What is it? They're Polish, but they're more of anti Christ. They're satanic. So if anything, Poland has the issue at the fact that it's a huge Christian country. So, everyone have a drink. Have a drink if you're drinking. I have my Coke. Yo, how about Fortin? Who's a Fortin fan here? Raise your hand. Just write hand up or hand down, thumbs up, whatever the case is. So, and I kind of feel like the whole I feel like the whole Fortin thing with Meshuggah's with the amp, what is it, V2? That, do you want to call it a money grab? It's like at some point, like the term money grab just sounds bad, right? So I feel like using that term puts a negative. Is it 7,000? It is not 7,000. It can't be 7,000. But I'm sure it's more than 3,500 because right when the first Meshuggah came out, it was like 3,600. But of course, that amp looks silly. How much is it going? I don't know. It is not West. It is not 6,200. Is it really 7,000? You guys are. Is it? No, it can't be that much. Yo, that's crazy. So I have two Cali 50s. Not happy with the blackout. Yeah, yeah. So should have bought them and jacked the price. Oh, you. Oh, that's what they did. And it's 6,200 euro. Jesus Christ. What is that? That's about 6,800, 6,900 USD. My whole thing is it's literally a repackaged, I don't know, repackaged bag of beans with just another cover. That's all it is. And, and I have a Fort and Cali. Let me just angle this up. All right. So I have the white Fort and Cali. Where is it? Ah, there it is up there. AJ has one also. Someone just wrote, I just saw it really quick, that someone has two of them. Modded, that's all it is. Yeah, it's just a modded Marshall. It's a modded Marshall with the Jose mod, right? And then there's that one, what is it? Whatever it is on the left-hand side. 800 million was, yeah, dude, you're. Oh, absolutely, without question. Get any amp and like you wrote, get the 6534. I have one. It's killer. If you guys get the chance to grab a PV 6534, which is the EL34 version, it is literally the best PV that they made. So funny enough, a bunch of people had told me to get it. The Bogner's for you. Yeah, dude. It's the Bogner's just. I absolutely love that thing. And if you scroll through, you'll see Wes. Wes has two of them. And then he sends me messages when he sees one out there in the wild. He's like, yo, this one has your name on it. And I'm like, I need to get another Bogner. But I have so many PVs. So what am I going to do? But yeah, I kind of feel that, and I get that there's supply issues. I mean, I have friends that have, without mentioning companies out in Europe that build amps that are having troubles, just getting transformers. And that naturally will boost the price up a little more just because it's supply and demand. If they have to go ahead and buy something that's a little pricier than it was 3 years ago, he's going to have to just pass that on to the consumer. But 7,000 for that Meshuggah is just crazy. So funny enough, I ended up getting mine for a really good price, my Fort and Cali, and people are selling theirs $1,000 more than what I bought mine for. So I sit back and I'm just like, is it really worth that amount, considering that it's just a modded Marshall? And everyone has their own opinion, right? So, what's up, Joey Love? What's up? Yo, Sunset Park in the house. So my whole thing is always, do you get something that is just modded when you can just get, you can get, so I have my Marshall JCM 800. I think I paid $1,400 for it. But of the $1,400, I think if you wanted to get it modded, let's call it an extra $600 plus shipping. Let's add another $200. So you're still south of $2,000. But when you have a Fort and Cali in there, the old ones are being sold used for $3,600 after taxes. Let's just call it $3,900. And then the new one is just all blacked out. And it's $7,000. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, dude. That is real crazy. Then sell them. No, you know what? Funny as this is, like anything else, I feel like, so when I had, just to give you an idea, when I bought my Randall Satan, my buddy Mike bought it for $1,200 in mint condition. I bought it from him in mint condition for $1,300. I then sold it for $1,450 just because it was, I was able to tune in my Randall Diablo close enough to the Satan where I was just like, I'm going to sell this thing just so I can get the cash and just put it in my bank account. So I did that and sold it. I think it was $1,400, $1,450 with 100 shipping. Then, dude, they sell for $3,000 now, used. So every once in a while, I'll find a Randall Satan up for sale, and I'm just like, I should have waited. I didn't need the money. It's not like I took it and bought something else with it. It just sat in my account. Yes, dude. So with that being said, with the Fort and Cali, the the JCM 800. I kind of find like everyone's going into the whole digital realm, right? So with the whole digital, people are realizing like, hey, at some point we may have an issue trying to find these. You know, you either buy one new for 7,000 or you get one used for 4,500. So I'm going to wait until my Cali goes to 5,000 and then I'll sell it. And then of course I'll take that and put it in my bank account and just let it sit there. Lord only knows I can't even buy PV 6505s without paying, you know, what is it, 1,500 now. The PV 5150 the other day, someone was like, "Oh, dude, they're up for sale cheap now. They're 2,400." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But yeah, dude, that's, you know, that's the world of post-COVID and ultra high inflation these days. Fuck, yo, it's crazy. Drink. Oh shit, yo, I have tequila. Should I get the tequila? Yeah, bro. So Wes, one of them I bought, literally the day before Eddie Van Halen passed away, I bought one for 400. It was a 6505, like that went for 30. How do I get that back up? Hold on. Live chat. Cali Blackout went for 37. Sugar. Your mother. Sorry guys, I'm trying to scroll through. Sugar. Sold those who raised the price to 5,800. Wow. Yo, that's crazy. And that's kind of the bad part, right? I mean, I get Mike's point of view where if he builds something and sells it for 4,000 and then creates like a middleman so that way he gets the funds up front and doesn't have to deal with the public, because John Q public kind of sucks sometimes. So, he gets all this cash in and then everyone else, jacks it to 7,000. Wait. Oh, so Anthony, you did say to get the tequila, right? Hold on. Let me get the tequila. How funny is that? I left the bottle of tequila down here the last time I actually was drinking down here. Salud. Happy Friday, guys. We made it another week. Oh, that's not bad. What is this? Gold isn't usually that smooth. Silver is a hard kickback. Oh, I wonder if it's because it just sat there for a bit. All right, so everyone there? 2 people left. Damn you people. Let me my throat is burning right now. Beard times. What's up, Scott? Oh, I know, Putin and his whole freaking craziness. Had a photo of that ESP on the stool like there. Flavia. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, dude, 5 times. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, these amps are just price-wise, they're just going crazy. My bill saw it's just getting too pricey. Load the channel. Oh, baritone. Oh, dude, would you believe that I've never used a baritone before? But if I had one, I wouldn't even know how to tune it. Like, is it still, like, do people use drop D or C? Yo, have you guys ever heard of Lorna Shore? I bought tickets to buy them today. Apparently, they're going to be playing like 15 minutes from my house at the end of March. And people were just raving about them. And I'm like, let me see what the tickets go for. And, so ESP makes baritones also. So I ended up buying the Lorna Shore tickets. They're like, oh, it's $99. I'm like, I could do $99, just to see a show in the area. But then they tacked on like $6 as a StubHub fee, and then $20 for some other fee. So it ended up being basically Lord. Wait, is Life of Agony? I have to reach out to Mina and be like, girl, what's up? What's up, my woman? She's really sweet, but you have to remember, I remember Mina as Keith, and I was gonna beat him up one day. So that's what I have. Of course, the PB Sheffields. I've never liked the way the Sheffield sounded. So even my PV 6505 112, which is the 112 combo, I took the Sheffield speaker out and I threw a V30 in there, and it sounds absolutely incredible. They're at the Capitol Underground. When are they playing there? Hold on, let me go. It disappeared. It makes it. It actually cancels it out after me. Lorna Shore is playing at the end. Wait, Life of Agony or Lorna Shore? Because I know Lorna Shore. You know what's funny is that I always thought Lorna Shore was a porn star, which I think there is. Oh, you know what? Yeah, dude. Like some amps I've heard sound great with Sheffields, right? Because I think the Sheffields, depending on which ones you get in your cabinet, if they're 6505s, are they playing March 9th? Okay, I have to look at photos. Or do me a favor. Please, AJ, do me a favor. Can you text me right now and just write LOA March 9th? That way I don't forget. Because with my luck, I'm going to keep drinking and I'm going to forget. And then March 9th is going to roll around and on March 10th, you're going to send me a text and be like, hey, where were you last night? I'm going to be so upset. Thank you. Yeah, dude, if you could do that, that'll be awesome. Are you going to go? Because if you're going to go, we can go together. No, I'm joking. We can, or if we can get a bunch of people to all go together. Life of Agony, March 9th, and then March 30th is Lorna Shore at, what's it called? Is it the Capitol? Is it that Albany Underground? Something Underground. And I think it's under the other one. Oh, that is the Underground. That's where I saw Cropsy play. So here's the one thing, Wes, because you mentioned that you have an extra ticket. Okay. Wait, for Life of Agony? I'll buy it from you. I'll Venmo you the money if you do. So, all right. So these chairs, bro, are so wide that you don't have to worry about it ever falling. Like ever. Like it's as big as it's as wide as the body is. And let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm literally plugged into my Fort & Cali using what's up? My Amp Turco cable. Yo, this thing is absolutely crazy. Okay, sorry. Let me know if you can how it sounds on your end. Dad? Yeah, I know. You sent me a bunch of messages. You're just like, dude, whenever you go live, which is rare, you're like, I always miss it. Like a day later, you'll find out. Yo, I watched your video where you were playing the other day or yesterday, right? And dude, I can't do it. I can't play. I'm a terrible lead guitarist. So here's the one thing with with what everyone always says regarding the Fort and amps is that you don't necessarily need a pedal to tighten the tone. And that holds true for both the Fort and Cali. AJ, let me know, chime in. Let me know what you think about your Cali, because I know you have one. And someone else, I just saw it really quickly. I know someone wrote that they have two. What do you think about your Cali? Because I can literally just run, literally just cable right into the Cali, adjust it, and that's it. It has the gain 1, gain 2 stages, and that's it. I'm done. So, but the Fort and Sigil's like that also, and AJ also had the Fort and Sigil. The reason why I got my Fort and Sigil is because I used AJ's, loved it, and then I bought Hector's shitty Fort and Sigil, which isn't shitty, but it's one of the Fort and Sigils that had the standby issue. It's literally the one that I mentioned that had the standby issue and still has a standby issue. AJ's did also, but not as pronounced as this one. But dude, straight through, literally right there with my Cali. Yeah, dude, isn't that fucking crazy? You know, so now I don't have very many amps that I can just plug right in and it sounds great. Like my Uberschall is like that. The Cali's like that. The Fort and Sigil. The KSR Eris is like that. The Armored Sabo is like that. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Armored Sabo. Thinking about it. And the only reason why I wouldn't consider it is because I own number 1. And the way I look at it, if Armored becomes Marshall and I own number 1, that's fucking crazy. You know how pissed I would be if all of a sudden I sell it and 10 years down the road, oh, Lou, remember the Sabo that you sold for, AJ, do you have the V3? Do you have that Sabo? So, you know, with my luck, I'll sell it for like, you know, $1,000, and 10 years from now, someone will sell it for like 35,000, and I'll be pissed again, just like my my Randall Satan. How does it sound on your end? Someone just write shitty, good. Oh, you do. You run both ends. Yeah, dude. Ricky Rick. What's up? What's up? So I've noticed that, what's his name? What's that YouTuber's name? Glenn Fricker. So Glenn has actually become a better guitarist because he's been practicing different things, as far as picking and everything. And of course, I'm just like, I can't let this freaking guy become a better guitarist than me. And I want to say we're the same age. So of course, I sit back and I'm like, I need to practice because Glenn's probably practicing right now. AJ, what did you just write? Wait, so do you have the V3 Sabo? If you do, then let me know. Just either I can give you my Sabo, which is the V1, or you can bring your V3 here, and we'll compare the V1 with the V3. And I want to say, I don't know if he still has it, but I want to say Truck Driver Shawn has... Oh, you do have it. I hate you. And I think Truck Driver Shawn has the V2. So we're going to have to figure out a day that we can have Truck Driver Shawn in my house and AJ bring your 3. I'll have Shawn bring his 2 and we'll use my 1. And then we'll just do a little Sabo shootout, so... this is the DARKWRENCH. Okay, that's it. You can't look at the rest. This is the prototype. This is the last prototype of the DARKWRENCH, and I've used it across several amps, from my Splawn to my JCM 2000 DSL, my TSL, my Fortin dual rectifier, triple rectifier. Someone's selling, AJ, did you see that someone's selling a single rectifier for like 900 in Clifton Park too? But I'm thinking I may just, be like, I'll give you $500. Give you 500 hundo for it. But yeah, this pedal's actually really shockingly good. It's a Louie Torres signature. And then the graphic is actually real awesome. So there's a blend and a clean, and it's actually, you can decide if you want to have it off or slide it over. So it's maxed out. You can tighten it. Low, high cut, tight, level, gain. Gain I usually leave at around 9 o'clock. Oh, this amp, right? Yeah, dude. If there's one thing with the Fortin amps is they don't need any pedal in the front. It's literally, if you want to, that's volume on. It's quiet, so you can use a noise gate. That's it. Like it's I just lowered it down to 0, but yeah, dude, it's shocking. It's shocking how quiet it is. Maybe that's why it's so expensive. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But it sounds great, and it sounds, this actually has my the Voodoo Custom pickup. This is the DARKWRENCH pickup. In case you haven't noticed, everything that's Louie Torres is DARKWRENChed. So even my Instagram DARKWRENCH, it's basically the name of the band. So if I end up doing Joey Love, if I end up doing a band, it would end up being under the DARKWRENCH name. And I always thought of it as just being more like a project where I just get guys that I know, join in and play on a song, So, but I have guys from all over, dude. I have Jerry X from Blindside. I have Jonathan Rosado from The Craze playing drums. So I got a bunch of different musicians from all these bands like Beto from Demise and 25 to Life, Bob Riley from Stigmata. I haven't asked Mike Stack, but I'm sure Mike will jump right in. And yeah, dude. So I have guys from Shai Halud, if you've ever heard of them. Mina from Life of Agony. So, so it's this whole mishmash of different people, playing a song or being on a song. I just have to actually get things going. Let me see. I grab another guitar. Ooh, this is my baby right here. Come on. Please hold, must tune. Okay, clearly that's out of tune. Where is my tuner? Right here. All right. Let me flip that off. Where is I'm going to use this guy to power it. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Is there space room on that? No. We may have to use this guy. All right. Ah! Oh no! Yo, my amp is picking up. My amp is picking up a radio station, and I could hear Men at Work, Men Down Under. Can you guys hear it? Yo, that is literally out of this Paul Reed Smith Custom 22. This is the Leprechaun Tooth 10 top, and that's with this Voodoo Custom pickup. This thing is amazing, which is the Voorhees, but this is actually the first Voorhees. This is the prototype, and this thing is so hot. I remember just pulling it out of one guitar because I thought it was too hot, and then after a while, I realized, like, you know what? The problem with these Paul Reed Smiths is the bodies are so thin. So they kind of sound shallow and it's not as full. Maybe that's just in my head. I'm not sure. So I decided to throw it in this guitar. And what? I mean, it's just absolutely, it completely just makes this guitar, which to me is more like an old man guitar because it's fairly expensive. What do you say? The best solid state power amp is the best solid state? I know some guys love, what is that? The Hold on. Do you guys hear that? I'm trying to think what song this is. That's funny. It's like a Huey Lewis song. Solid states. So lots of guys love that orange. Orange makes a solid state, right? Is it the 100 watt something or other? So I know guys love that one. It's because it's, you know, it's a small footprint. The Baby Bomb is awesome. The Power Stage 200 is great. I feel like the 200 just completely kills the 170 with that presence knob, which is why I sold my 170 and literally used those funds to get the 200. The Baby Bomb is awesome. So is, which other one do I have? The Baby Bomb, the Electro Harmon, the Magnum, the 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum is really cool. And that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of it. You know, in rack form, you're looking at the Marshall 8008, which is a 50 watt dual channel. That one's actually good too. I think that's kind of it. You know, the little solid state pedals are awesome. They're great. You know, it's just, you have to pair them with a 4-ohm cabinet, and who the heck has a 4-ohm cabinet? I don't have a 4. Do you know how many cabinets? You know, I have cabinets underneath my stairs. I have cabinets. I have 3 cabinets in my office. I have 4 cabinets on that side of the basement. But none of them are 4 ohms. So in order to get that full 100 range, you need a 4 ohm, just like the Power Stage 200. I mean, you can use it with an 8 ohm, which is what I use it with. But 4 ohm will be best, right? The Randall G3. What do I have? The Randall G3. Is that the Randall RH200, right? Because there's an RH200, there's an RH100 and an RH300, and then they range between a G2 and then a G3. But is there a Randall G3, like just called the G3? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was something like that because I know. So I have the Randall RH200 G2, which had the heating issue that the G1 had. But then the guy I bought it from actually put a fan in there, like just a regular computer fan, and completely crushes it. Orange is the pedal baby. The pedal baby, that's what it is, right? The 100, because it's a 100 watt. I like the way it looks because it's just, you know, I think you can buy. I would imagine that they probably have you know, do they have an extension that you can make it a rack form? The more tube engine is like that. It's almost the same as the orange, right? Because it has little feet on the bottom, but the more tube engine has these wings that you can actually take and put it in your rack. So that's why I have my more in there. But it's tube. It has EL84s, right? Whatever. It's either EL34s or 6V6s. Okay, let me switch amps. This is how I switch amps. So now I'll use my Splawn Quick Rod. Funny enough, I remember at one point, people were telling me don't ever buy a Splawn. Oh, yeah. Is it really? Is it that good? I've never tried that. It's funny. My local shop had one at one point, and I looked at it, and I was like, ah. Huh, that's the Splawn Quick Rod. need something. So, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit the Splawn with the Westminster 2716. This thing is a beast. Jesus Christ, this thing's crazy. Oh, really? Yo, you're going to make me, Wes, you're going to make me try one now. What a huge difference right there. Right, so that's literally the Splawn Quick Rod. And this is kind of like whatever, I don't know why. I'm assuming that people always say, or would tell me not to get the Quick Rod because it's not high gain. It's not, you know, and you have to remember that a lot of amps are just great because they have a great foundation. And then you have to help them along. The rectifiers are absolutely terrible amps, but you have to help them along. Yeah, with the boost, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like... So that's with the pedal off. So that's where the head is, just by itself. Ooh, quiet, fairly quiet. Huh. How's it sound on your end? Does it sound too pitchy, too trebly? Top track. That's what it sounds. And again, that's how high is gain on the Splawn. The gain on the Splawn is at noon, and the gain on the pedal is at not even at 9 o'clock. So it's just 8.5. So it's literally just below 9. Does it sound like it's too saturated? Because if that's the case, then I have to adjust it from the head. So I changed it down to the first gear, so oh, yo, this is so the Splawns, if you're familiar with Splawns, they have a gear 1, which is basically like a JCM 800 or JTM. Then there is a second gear, which is JCM. It's like a modded JCM. Then there's a third gear, which is like a high gain, super modded JCM 800, right? So I have it on first gear. So this is the first gear. And that is with gain. That's with gain set at noon. Could you imagine playing a show like that? You show up and you're like... and then... and then... and then everyone's in the front, like, looking at you, and you're just like... with like barely any gain. All right, so someone suggested the SD one. Let me throw that on there. Where is that? Here it is. So I'll do drive at 0, tone at max, and level at max with the Boss Super Overdrive. But this Westminster pedal is literally, it's a distortion pedal. So it should really kind of be used with a clean channel. Wow. So listen to the difference. This is the Splawn on first gear with gain at noon. It's almost like a clean. not bad. No wonder it's so quiet. Right? Because that's it. Right? Listen to that. So if anyone ever tells you that the Splawn Quick Rod isn't good, what's the other Quick Rod or the other Splawn that is a high? Someone just type it in there, because I know there's a is it? So there's usually good TS9. Oh, a TS9. Ooh, I know I have a TS9 clone. I found it. Yeah, you guys remember this pedal? The Nitro, yes. Derek, you're the man. So people were just like, don't get the Quick Rod, get the Nitro, because it's just naturally, it has a turbo kit in it, whatever. So I've always stayed away from the Splawn Quick Rod. And then, of course, my buddy locally was just like, bro, I have a Splawn, and he sent me audio of it. Bro, through the roof, absolutely fell in love with it. So let me switch this pedal out with the Demon Tube Screamer, which is a TS808 or a TS9 circuit. So I'm going to set it to the TS9. I'll put it on the same settings too. So drive at noon, level max, and tone maxed also. So let's do. So this is with the TS9 circuit. There it is. What? Dude, that TS9 circuit is great. The only difference I did was with the SD1. You see how the tone is set to max? With this guy, I have the tone, I don't know if you can see it. I have it set to 3 o'clock. Dude, thanks for the TS9 recommendation, because it's a lot like the SD1 with a little more, it's just a little better. And I feel like it's better to the point where the SD1 can't get there, because of course I have the tone maxed out, so there's a little extra room in there. Let's try the, have you guys ever tried the Boss Parametric EQ? Like, it's a great pedal. It's a little annoying. It's kind of super annoying, actually. Just because there's so much to it. But it's a monster still. Because you get all these different flavors with the Parametric. They're just expensive, though. Even when I bought mine, I think I paid almost $300 for it. And I get why, but that's still too expensive. Do I run it in a loop? the parametric EQ, should I run it through the loop? I never have. I don't think I have. I usually just run it right through the front. But if you think it'll sound better through the effects loop, yeah, right. That makes sense because everyone uses, even with the... So for the most part, whenever I think that I have to use an EQ through the effects loop, I'll usually use the MXR 10-band EQ. But that makes sense, you know, throwing anything that's EQ through the effects loop, because it'll affect the circuit better. Oh shoot. VFE Dragon. This is literally the VFE standout with an overdrive. Oh yeah, you should definitely get the MXR. The 10-band EQ is absolutely crazy. Okay, let's see. Yo, I love the VFE Dragon so much. This is the original one that's green, and then doesn't it sound crazy? And then I bought the second version, which the dragon. This one just says dragon on it, and then he ended up just putting an actual dragon on there. So, but I have two of them, and these things are just they're just absolutely crazy. And then of course I love that they have the big huge knobs. This is the VFE standout. I know I have a white one around here somewhere. Yeah, dude. Then there's this guy, the Tribute, which is an overdrive slash what? Parametric EQ. So let's try that one. Dude, that's another absolutely incredible pedal, is the Cattle and Bread Tribute, and they sent me that. I had reached out to them to see if they had a pedal that was in line with this other pedal that they made like 10 years ago. and then they created the Tribute, and then, MTB, yo, dude, you are the man. Thank you so much. You're the absolute man. He just sent me $10. Stop it, dude. Yo, would you believe that in all the years, Perrin Davis sent me $5 once, and then you just sent me $10. And I think someone else sent me, Rich from Voodoo Custom Pickup sent me $5 once. So, dude, you're the man. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I always just think like, oh, dude, that's fucking awesome. Thank you again. That's sick, dude. I always forget that you can actually do super chats, and it's funny because I've actually watched videos and actually, what's his name? What's his name ended up sending me, yeah, dude, it's an awesome tip. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much again. There's this one YouTuber, and I sent him money also, and I do that every once in a while. There's actually a YouTuber, this one girl. Funny enough, she travels the U.S. in a Mercedes Sprinter, right? Is it called a Sprinter? And it's her and her dog. And the other day, like, dude, she had like just bottles of water with like a candy bar, and I'm like, oh my god! And I sent her $25 just to be like, here, you know what I mean? Like, I sit back and I'm just like, she's super entertaining, but I felt bad because we've all been there where we're just like, dude, I don't have any money for food, so I was like, oh, poor thing. I should really use this guitar more often. I really like it. Oh, snap. Hey, hold on. Please hold. Switching over again. I know that's bad, but it's bad, but it's okay. I have a few amps. Not that I wanted to. So many pedals here, I have to just move a bunch of them over. Just the ones I was using. How does that sound on your end? This is actually the Luis Torres signature DARKWRENCH. You can always cut down. Where's this guy going? So if you guys know me, then you guys know that. Where are you? If you guys know me, then you know that I love VFE, and of course I love the VFE Dragon and the VFE Standout. To me, these are two of my all-time favorite pedals. So of course, when I created my pedal, it was, my thought process was the elements that are in the VFE Standout along with elements of the VFE Dragon, which is basically a standout, but it has a gain stage. So I had to use some of that. Then what I wanted to use or have was a tight option and a high cut, because you have to consider the fact that there are guys that play 6-string guitars that are set to E standard, drop D, C sharp standard, which is what I usually play at. I think I have a few guitars that are down to C standard. And then I have friends who use 7-string guitars, and of course there's the 8 strings, and they're just like, yo, you suck because nothing you have targets the entire range. And I feel like that's kind of what I wanted to do with this, was you actually have different frequencies for the tight and the high cut. So you can either add on more low end and tighten your, or have more low end on your higher strings, and then have your lower strings be much tighter. So that's where this came from. Oh shit! Ah, look who it is, bro. Are you gonna start your freaking the Brasselnator? Tell me you're gonna start your YouTube channel again. You have to. So yeah, so that's why, you know, I came up with that kind of concept, and went back and forth with Shay. And you know, if you don't know Shay, then you have to check out. You're gonna have to check out some of his other pedals that are just complete monsters. So of course I get these, and I'm just like, bro, this guy's a genius. I'm gonna have to work with this dude to create some kind of a pedal. And it was, I don't know, like this summer is gonna be the second year. The first year was just kind of like an idea, which was in 2021. Summer of 2021, it was just an idea to create a pedal. And he's like, well, just try to have an idea of what you want to have on your pedal, and you know, think of your favorite pedals and what you actually like about those pedals. And all right, Wes, you're the man. Thank you so much. Yo, you are absolutely awesome. And by the way, send me your other Bogner. Thank you. Peace, bro. Wes is the man, dude. So yeah, so you know, here are all these little elements, and I'm like, okay, I like this pedal. What do I like about it? I like this pedal. I love the fact that, you know, it has the parametric EQ, but it's not like the Boss PQ4 where you have so many dials. So I just wanted to have the same that's found on the standby or the VFE standout, but be able to change the actual range in frequency that those are in. It just made more sense for me because when you think of all the different guitars and the tunings people have, you know, you can have a pedal like the VFE Dragon, but then someone with an 8-string is going to be like, I can't use that garbage. It's garbage. It doesn't do anything for my guitar playing. And I kind of felt like I needed to make something that everyone could use, you know, regardless of what you're tuned to. So yeah, so that's where that pedal came from. Shay's the man, and I'll put a link that way you guys can check him out or check out his website in the description. I'm gonna run. Wow, an hour and 19 minutes. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for staying on and for chiming in. And you know, unfortunately, like right, so I see all of your messages pop up right here, but after like 5 seconds, the whole screen just disappears, and I'm like, ah. So that's why every once in a while I have to, you know, zoom back and just scroll through and see what everyone wrote. So guys, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Have an absolutely amazing weekend. Be safe. Thank you again for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, and leave a message. Just be like, yo, what's up, Louie Lover? But you guys are the best. Steve, you're the man. Wes is awesome. You guys stay safe this weekend. I'll see you guys on the other side early next week. And maybe I'll have another video this weekend. Guys, peace. Thank you again. You guys are the best. And as usual, I will talk to you soon. Now I have to go ahead and turn this thing off and figure out how to turn it off because sometimes it doesn't just turn off. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Yes, I would.